Hi everyone, this is Richard Osborne, creator of LearnBook. I wanted to make a video just to give you a quick overview of the basic functionalities of LearnBook before you get started or before you decide if you want to take a subscription or not. So let's see from the main menu what we've got. The main menu of LearnBook is where we create our groups. So with whatever size groups you have, individuals or multiple learners, we can manage our groups from here. Where we can see what recent messages have been posted within those groups so that you can keep on top of the work that you need to do, and also the lessons and programs that you have built that have not yet got any content in them that you need to fill with content because the date when that lesson is going to be available is coming up. So that's your main dashboard. Let's go down into the group level just to get a quick overview of what happens in there. So at the group level, you've got your program viewer, where you can see the different lessons in your program that you've got, which ones are visible to the learners or currently invisible because you've made them in draft mode, or you've set the date in the future so that that will only become visible and inform the learner that the lesson is available in the future. So we've got that classic e-learning idea of hiding certain things from the learners to keep them interested, to keep them thinking, okay, I have to complete this lesson before this one becomes available, or I have to wait till next week to get the new lesson. And then that creates that anticipation and excitement that helps keep learners motivated, because the point of LearnBook is really focusing on learner motivation, the ease of use for teachers, and the fact that the learners stay motivated throughout the entire course and end up finishing the course having completed all of their lessons. So let's take a look at one of the lessons at the level of the lesson. So within one lesson, we're normally organizing our lesson into several parts. So you can see this is one lesson I did based on conference calls. So one way that we use LearnBook to keep learners motivated is to always be recording ourselves, which is something that is maybe quite a new method for a lot of teachers, but that when you're teaching online is incredibly powerful. It's essentially taking the video conference that you might have done with the learner and putting it into a saved video, so the learner feels connected. The learner feels like they're there with you doing the lesson, and they're not just communicating with the computer and answering multiple choice quizzes, but they're really there with their teacher who they like and who they want to talk to, and they can in turn respond. They can reply to the teacher's video and record their own video and have a conversation with the teacher, albeit a conversation through a sort of messaging system. And you've got your classic teacher familiar worksheets, where I've taken a video from YouTube where I had a worksheet before, and I've split that worksheet into different parts. So I put the gist listening questions up here, and I've put the gap fill questions down here to teach vocabulary. And in the end, then I've got a role play that I designed to practice the specific expressions. So to ask the learner to respond to a particular scenario, which will bring them to use the vocabulary that's up here and record themselves with an audio recording with each one that I can then go into, listen to, and reply with some feedback underneath, maybe about pronunciation or about vocabulary, depending on my objective. So that's the idea. In terms of leaving messages, like I said, we can do video and audio messages. We can also create a library of web links. If you have websites that you very often recommend or that you use with your learners, then you can save those, categorize those. You can upload files of any type, up to 50 megabytes. So if you've got scanned PDF documents of your materials, or if you've got Word documents or anything like that, that can be uploaded. You can create tables where you create, for example, vocabulary tables within the message. Upload images if you're working with beginners and perhaps you have a lot more sort of image-based lessons. You can put images directly in your message. And finally, you can create video calls. If you want to do more live teaching, you can create a video call within your message that permits you to have a video call for up to 3 people within LearnBook, within a message, so that you can still refer to certain things within the lesson while you're live in a video call, and add more materials, for example. So it's almost like a virtual classroom where you can actually put your materials up and visualize the materials with the learner while they're actually live in the web call. So that's the messaging system. And beyond that, in terms of keeping learners motivated, Of course, we need things like deadlines and notifications, really important to keep learners on top of what they need to do. So there are several different systems. You can notify learners about a specific message by email. You can also set a deadline, which will automatically notify the learner about an upcoming deadline by email. And like I said, at the level of the course planner, you can set the date when the email notification should be sent when the lesson becomes visible. And you can also individually notify with a personalized message somebody by email as well about a certain module. And each email contains a link that brings the learner directly into the platform and shows them straight away the lesson that's being referred to. So it minimizes the amount of searching and clicking that the learner has to do, and also minimizes the amount of work for the teacher to keep the learners on top of what they need to do with their lessons. So those are the basic functionalities. I hope you can get into LearnBook and have a look around, try to create your own lessons, go on the template marketplace, have a look at what's available there in terms of templates that I've put up already in the public market to help you get started. And if you have any questions, just get in touch with me, let me know. I'll be very happy to answer and help you out. So just let me know. And as said on the website, there's a 90-day money-back guarantee. So if you're not happy, if you feel like the platform is something that you've tried it and you don't know how to use it properly, or you feel like it's not right for your type of training, then just by sending an email to contact@learnbook.net, we can organize a full refund for up to 90 days from the start of your subscription. And if you have any questions, get in touch with me by email or via phone. I'd be very happy to talk to you about your own project or about what LearnBook can do to help you start your own digital project. So just let me know, and thanks for watching.